When it comes to mobile operating systems, there are two major contenders, iOS and Android. iOS is generally the same. It integrates with all of the Macs and iPads. You would find them typically looking really close alike if you put them side by side. However, when it comes to Android, things can get a little bit messy. There are loads of different systems and you might not know which one's which. You hear the word Android, but some of the Android versions aren't the same. So how does that work? It all started out in the early days of Android as one system that worked across all devices. No tinkering needed. In 2015, Google, who had owned Android since 2005, launched a new OS that was called Android One. Marketed so that smartphone grabs could make more cheap phones and low cost, meaning that more people could have access to Android. The project, shall I say, didn't quite work out. It wasn't gaining traction at all. They tried it again, but it didn't work. So in 2017, they tried again to try and make this more affordable, low-cost operating system. And it worked. Android Go, as they called it, tried to make it so that phones with 2 GB of RAM or less could have easier access to the world around them with Android. It was a lighter operating system that doesn't have as much visuals, doesn't need as much RAM to perform. And I have to say, when we tested it on the Vodafone Smart E11, it was actually a really good turnout, and I found the operating system quite nice to deal with. Check out my Smart E11 video on the KINGETHAN Tech channel to find out more about the phone and about how I rated it. You have stock Android, which is the Android version that they use on Google Pixel devices. Then you have Android Go, marketed at more low-end devices. But Samsung wanted different. Nearly 40% of the share of the smartphone market with Android likes to have things their way and not always controlled by Google. So they tried to make their own operating system. TouchWiz was started in 2010. Samsung tried to make this overlay that made it really not like Android. Ran on Android, wasn't Android, made it really confusing. They had a whole bunch of versions of it until there was a lawsuit against Apple and Samsung, and also between Samsung and Google. Then they discontinued it in favor of Samsung Experience in 2017 with the release of Android Nougat 7.1. For some reason, Samsung discontinued Samsung Experience as well. And then on the release of Android Pie, Android 9, they decided to make a new system called One UI, which is the current system, and I think it's actually pretty good. Check my Samsung A01 video for sort of a review on the UI. With One UI, there are a few details that are different to Google's. So firstly, it's not stock. It's an overlay. It's a launcher. You don't expect to be seeing Android stock on there anytime soon. The design is different. Say, for example, the app library. There are quite a few details that are different. The icons look different. It just is, In summary, doesn't look the same to stock Android. When I was on the E11, I was like,
wow, this is like so different to One UI.
Make sure you subscribe to KINGETHAN Tech because I might do a future video on what is One UI and just explaining the details about that. So keep a lookout. For now, you've got stock Android on Pixel. Then you've got Android Go for the lower end devices. You've got One UI for Samsung. And there are probably so many more out there that I haven't discussed in this video. Let me know in the comments if there's another UI you want me to investigate into and delve in a little bit more. Thanks for watching this KINGETHAN Tech Explain the video. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. If you like the new Explain the concept, make sure you give it a like because I'm probably going to do more of these in the future. Stay tuned. See you later.